Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your tonight's host, Keith Lee, and welcome back to the BPW. For our first match of the night, we have Reed Wyatt, a mysterious wrestler that appeared in the promos on media not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago, and has delivered some very disturbing videos. Wyatt claims that he is here to remind this industry of what humility is. To make sure that there's no cocky champions in our midst. Not much is known about this wrestler. All we do know is he has past experience and has held championship gold before. Let's see if he can do that against his opponent tonight. And here he is, Tokyo Thunder, an indie talent all the way from Japan, making his debut tonight here on the BPW. Not much is known about this fellow either. This is his first match here in America. And I quite actually enjoy that. Two unknown type of wrestlers. We don't know exactly how they operate. It's like a nice little present tonight with us folks. We're gonna find out exactly who these superstars are and what they can do. And most importantly, what they offer to the BPW. Nothing on the line here, simply a debut match for both of these wrestlers. There's the bell. Starting things off with a grapple here in the center. Tokyo Thunder tossing down Wyatt, going back into a grapple here. And driving Reed Wyatt against the ropes. Ref's gonna break that up here. Ooh, a big right hand. Now Wyatt throws Tokyo down in a big crossbody there. Into the springboard. Oh, it's such an early pin. Here it is. Count of two. That's surprising. Tokyo Thunder not taking many hits there and already on a 2 count. This match might end earlier than expected, folks. Ooh, a big kick to the stomach of Tokyo Thunder there in the corner. And Wyatt has just thrown Tokyo Thunder out of the ring off the top rope. My goodness. That was kind of brutal. Why now going to the outside. Running big boot. And now he's going after the left leg of Tokyo Thunder. Very systematic it seems. Reed Wyatt apparently has, oh my goodness, he missed the springboard from the outer curtain there. I was about to say, it seemed like he had like a game plan here. Maybe that's just been offset. Tokyo Thunder now wailing away with right hooks to the face of Wyatt. Now he's beckoning him up. There's the grapple, lifts him up and throws him down. And now wailing away, driving Reed Wyatt's head into the mat. Brutality. Gaining some speed now. Neck breaker. Oh my goodness. And back to the left hooks to the head. Here's the pin. This could be it, folks. Wyatt kicked out before the count. Being pulled to his feet again. Big right hook. Wyatt seems just fine with that. And now the two are delivering cross bodies to each other. My goodness. Wailing away at each other. Wyatt asks for more. These two fighters right now very much showing their power and potential here. I will say, I've been expecting a bit much here of Wyatt with how his promos went, and now the two are just wailing away at each other's heads. My goodness. And then Tokyo Thunder whiplashes and then tosses him over his shoulder. Picks him up and drops him down. Here's the pin. Wyatt kicks out at the count of 2. I will say, I've been expecting a bit more of Wyatt, as I was saying with his earlier promos on the media. I'm not really feeling it right now. Tokyo Thunder back to the right hooks against Wyatt's forehead now. Picks him up. Whoa! Spinning reverse DDT, I think that was. Wyatt still kicks out the count of 2. Truly a resilient fighter here tonight, folks. Oh, and Tokyo Thunder headbutts Wyatt off of the curtain. He's now on the top rope. Calling his opponent out. No, not off the top. Diving. That was an execution. How is Wyatt's head still on his shoulders? My goodness. Oh, what? We lost the lights there for a second. Don't know what that was. Oh, and Wyatt with an elbow to the head and then a spear. This could be it. Here's the count. Thunder kicked out before the count of 3. Do we know what happened with those lights? My goodness. All I can say though, oh my god. Big stomps to the spine of Tokyo Thunder there. All I can really say though is Wyatt seems rejuvenated since those lights went out. Maybe he's the one who caused that. It's not going back and forth. Oh, quick pin here by Tokyo Thunder. This could be it. Nope, reversed. Oh my goodness, this is close. Oh, there's the kick out at 1 and finally breaking up that back and forth. Wyatt dodges and then delivers some brutal kicks to the side of Tokyo Thunder before tossing him over his shoulder. Wyatt has the energy now and he is wanting to get rid of it, but Tokyo Thunder shutting him down with a right hook there. And now stomping away at the face of Reed Wyatt. Calling him up once again. He's going to be pulling him over to the curtain. Goes for another right hook, but elbow to the face stops him. Wyatt Irish rips him over the curtain here in front of our announcer's desk. And now he's just waiting. What is going on in the mind of this wrestler? I can't figure him out still. Wyatt now going out, going after the left leg again. And then back in the ring. Picking apart his opponent, it seems. I don't understand it. Oh my goodness! What a display of athleticism from Reed Wyatt. That could be it, folks. Reed Wyatt going for the pin. Just before the count of 3. That is the kick out. Wyatt not happy, pulling his opponent back up. I don't know, I think he's a bit too far there. No, double axe handles to the stomach. Gaining some speed, running kick to Tokyo Thunder there. Oh my goodness. On the curtain now, Wyatt swings him around. Oh, beating down upon the bruised body of Tokyo Thunder in front of the crowd now. Everyone can see it. That was brutal. You can see the devastation. Going after the lefty again. I think he just broke Tokyo Thunder's leg. What a sickening snap. And a Superman punch. What is this fighter? Top rope now. What the? I think Wyatt just kicked Tokyo Thunder in the face. Not what he was going for, but it seemed to be effective. Throwing him back in the ring now. Misses the curtain springboard again. I think that Hood needs to go. He seems to not have the field of depth to know where he is. Tokyo, Thunder picking him up and then power bomb. Goes for a big stomp, but is reversed. Spear! That could be it, folks. Surprise spear from White. Here's the count. That's it! Reed White's won the match. The surprise spear out of nowhere. This is your winner, Reed Wyatt. And I will say, champions out there, I would beware. This opponent could form some very upsetting title switches. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match 2 of tonight's card. Here is Lyra Falcon. Very energetic young superstar here at the BPW who made her premiere alongside her opponent tonight 2 weeks ago. Lyra Falcon was in a battle royal that time for a women's championship. She proved that she has what it takes to be in the ring and has a very impressive moveset, I must say myself. However, I do think some beef was formed in that match between this young lady and her opponent. I believe they're gonna settle it out tonight. And here, her opponent is Zoe Gibson. Made her debut alongside Lyra Falcon in that same Battle Royal. And also proved, not only saying that they have what it takes to be within a ring. Tonight, I will believe, is a bit of a settle between these two, or they just got together to try and more improve their abilities. They won't be lost in the chaos of a Battle Royal match. Two superstars waiting to be defined here. Both are ready. There's the bell. Off we go. Ooh, attempted slap there by Falcon. Misses. Gibson driving her opponent into the corner. Ref breaks it up. They're testing the waters. Ooh, a big right hook there by Gibson. Responded with a big elbow. Ooh, jumping kick there by Falcon. Springboard across the ring. There's the pin. Could this be over early, folks? Kicks out before the count of 2. What an impressive jump there by Lyra Falcon. Nearly over halfway across the mat. Zoe Gibson now responding with some kicks to Falcon on the ground. Now getting her up. There's the grab. Oh, and just bringing it over to the ropes. Ooh, and Falcon responds by breaking it and delivering that devastating basement kick. Gets him up, grappling in the center of the ring. And Falcon throws her opponent down. Back into it though. I think Zoe Gibson's trying to push around her opponent, which she is, pushing him against the ropes here. Ooh, and a big right hand, bouncing him around, lifting up her opponent. And Zoe Gibson does a backflip to get out of it. Both these opponents showing their power here. Lyra Falcon with some very impressive moves though, I must say. Ooh, a big kick to the back of Falcon from Gibson. And another one for good measure. Goes for the third. And drop kicks Lyra Falcon when she reverses. Begging her up now. Oh, springboard Hurricanrana. And Falcon's right back up. Oh my goodness. Are we going to have another slapping contest here? Back and forth, these two. Both of them definitely defining themselves as superstars so far. And I see why. I believe their talent was lost in their premiere, in that Battle Royal with so much happening. But now it's so much more defined. Oh, there's the pin by Zoe Gibson. Kick out at the count of 2. Lyra Falcon trying to crawl away. Gibson in steady pursuit. Falcon in the corner. Zoe Gibson getting... Oh, not getting some speed. Just resizing her up. Falcon breaking out of that corner. Irish whipping him against the ropes. Suplex. Off the rope there. Wonderful maneuver. Falcon in the corner, getting her opponent up. Super kick. Oh, not going back into the corner. So far she didn't go for the pin on that one. A flurry of attacks there by Lyra Falcon, picking up her opponent. Oh my goodness, what a heavy right hand. Now repositioning them closer to the center of the ring. We might see a pin here. Oh no, goes for a kick instead. Gibson's back on her feet. Suplexes Falcon. Oh, repositioning them as well. And now, I don't know what Gibson was doing. Both go for the drop kick. Both miss in midair. Falcon gets suplexed by Zoe Gibson once more. Oh, and Zoe Gibson putting in a submission. No, not a submission hold. A ploy just to elbow Falcon in the head. Ooh, and Lyra Falcon with a big kick to break out of the hold of Zoe Gibson. And a spinning right hand. Here's the pin. Kicks out before the count of 2. The resilience of Zoe Gibson being shown here. Lyra Falcon pulling her back onto her feet. Now guiding her to the corner. Throwing her in. Oh, repositioning it seems. What a wonderful maneuver there by Zoe Gibson, inflicting damage. And another Hurricanrana. Here's the pin, very close to the ropes here. And Lyra Falcon kicks out before the count of 3. Zoe Gibson very upset by that count. Goes for a kick to the gut, blocked by Lyra Falcon. And DDT. Throwing Zoe Gibson into the corner now. Taking her time to approach to recuperate her strength. Picking her up and throwing her back down to the mat. What a feat of strength that was. And a jump kick to the chin of Zoe Gibson. Here's the count. This could be it. Zoe Gibson once more kicking out at the count of 2. Lyra Falcon now flurry of kicks. Throwing her opponent across the ring with that maneuver there. Lyra Falcon trying to get to the corner, I think. Yep, there she goes. Coaxing up her opponent. Right hand. Oh my goodness. That could be it. Can Zoe Gibson recover for another time? No, she can't. Lyra Falcon pulls out the win here tonight. Whatever her goal was, I believe she has met all the requirements of it. Lyra Falcon proving that she needs more time in the spotlight, and I can very much vouch for that. What an amazing match. from this very talented young superstar. Alright, welcome to match 3. We have the World Women's Champion here tonight. Here she is, standing tall and proud as her debut. Welcome in, Ryo Takashi. Ryo Takashi made her debut 2 weeks ago at our premiere, as many other superstars you've seen tonight, and she is the one who won her title in the Battle Royal that previous Zoe Gibson and Lyra Falcon participated in. And I do believe that Ryo Takashi eliminated both of them in that match. Ryo Takashi may be an indie talent, but she should be feared in the women's locker room. She walks with such vigor, I believe is the best word, in such calmness in the ring. She is a powerhouse, and I love that I get the opportunity to see her here tonight with a 1v1. And here is her opponent, Lyra Nicole. Nicole making her debut tonight. A very steady looking opponent by the way I can see over here. She seems very serious, and maybe, just maybe, with her matching the energy of Ryo Takashi, maybe she could pull a win out here tonight. Not much is known about her though. I do believe that this is her first actual match in a professional standpoint. It will be interesting to see, that is for sure, as Nicole slowly makes her way up to the ring, absorbing in the crowd. Or maybe she's just trying to intimidate Ryo Takashi. Even got sparklers, it seems. Oh look, there is Jayla Nicole. I was wondering when her name would pop up. Very interesting entrance, I will say. Here are the two. This is not a title match. Nope. And right off the gate, Jayla Nicole delivering a flurry of punches to Takashi. Now they're grappling in the center of the ring. Oh. Nicole in the upward position with these arm holds. Oh, that's got to hurt Takashi's left arm, especially on the elbow there where it's just twisting. Switching up the grip into a headlock here. Very long grapple going on so far, as Nicole just twists away at the neck of Ryo Takashi. Ryo Takashi breaking it and delivering a jumping knee to the chin of Jayla Nicole. Oh, Ryo Takashi putting in a submission hold. Nicole looking pretty strong here. Oh, and Ryo Takashi breaks it to deliver some more punishment. Gaining some speed. Double axe handle to the back of the head of Jayla Nicole. Oh, out on the curtain now. Jumping over, and there's the same move. We need to think of a name for that maneuver there. Goes for the pin, but is kicks out before the count. Ryo Takashi captivated our audience on her debut with that same maneuver. She drives her opponent into the corner and is broken up. Ooh, a cheap shot there. Getting some more speed, running in. High knee to the chin of Nicole once more. And Nicole answering back with more attacks. What a wonderful suplex there. And they pick up to show that Ryo Takashi has done nothing to dwindle down her opponent. Ooh, and an arm breaker. That has to hurt, especially since Ryo Takashi has already had punishment upon that arm from the grapple at the beginning of this match. And speaking of a grapple, a headlock suplex into a submission hold. Very close to the ropes. We might see a rope break here. And it seems that Jayla Nicole broke it and is sizing up Ryo Takashi. Ryo Takashi delivering an arm. The spin around into the power bomb. What a wonderful display of athleticism from Ryo Takashi here, the world's woman champion. Now on the outer curtain, delivering a mighty right hook to Nicole. Goes for the arm twist, but is stopped by Jayla Nicole. And Jayla Nicole with the running arm breaker into the pin. That left arm of Ryo Takashi needs to be looked at after all this. With how much punishment it's been through, there might be a torn ligament there. What a match so far. From the middle rope, cross body, goes for the axe handles. Ryo Takashi's up, diving. I don't know if we'll call that a kick, I believe. Oh my god, Jayla Nicole grinding away at that left arm of Ryo Takashi. This is devastating. Jayla Nicole definitely a technician with her maneuvers here. Ooh, but a spike into the pin by Ryo Takashi. Kicks out at the count of 2, keeping us in this match. Ryo Takashi getting some energy from the crowd here. Pulling her opponent across the ring. Throwing her into the corner here. Grabbing her. Tossing her in once more. Takashi getting some speed. Elbow to the throat. And then a battering fist to the back of the head of Jayla Nicole. And now Ryo Takashi driving knees into the cheek of her opponent. Such violence in this match so far. On the curtain now, Ryo Takashi joining Nicole. Oh my goodness, dropping her on the apron. Jayla Nicole back on her feet very quickly though. Ryo Takashi throws her back into the ring before going up to the top rope. Swanton bomb halfway across. That could be it. Here's the count. And Jayla Nicole kicking out at the count of 2. My goodness. Twisting the arm and putting her into a submission hold in the center of the ring. This could be it. Oh, but Ryo Takashi breaks it. I'm not understanding this. Sizing up her opponent, goes for a big kick to the gut, blocked by Nicole. And I think we're going to have another, seems like another slap fight in the middle of the ring. That is the 3rd one of the evening, folks. Back and forth between these two. who's going to come out on top. Both of them seem very tired. And then they are wailing away at each other's heads. Oh. It seems that Jalen Nicole came out on top with that fight. From the middle rope, somehow missed the axe handle. Goes into suplex. There's one. And then clothesline. Goes into the pin. That could be it, folks. That's the count of 3. Jalen Nicole wins the match. My goodness. I'm surprised. I must admit, I was not thinking that would happen. Ryo Takashi bested by Jalen Nicole. What a debut. To beat the Women's World Champion on your debut night. That has destabilized the champion's position in the locker room now. What a performance. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match 4 of the evening. And this is a championship match for the BPW World Tag Team Championships. And here are your champions now. The tag team. All wide out. White Tiger there on the left with the luchador mask. And rocking the Golden Tiger shirt, one Emmett Miller. These two made their debut 2 weeks ago at the premiere of BPW, where they won these titles in a ladder match. With White Tiger there on the left, winning his team the titles, while Emmett Miller did some screening to make sure no one could stop him. And here are their opponents. Here is Hypnosis. These wrestlers were also in that fatal 4-way ladder match. And running to the ring is Hypnotico over the top rope. What a display. What a performance these two always seem to bring. And right behind him is Ultimo. Two luchadors with high energy. And they never seem to lose that energy in the match itself. It's going to be awesome to see these two not get lost in the chaos of a 4-way. Just a very simple 2-on-2. There's the championships right there. And this is not a tag team match, so to speak. All opponents start in the ring at the same time. And we're starting off with a wonderful display by Hypnosis. Oh my goodness! Hypnotico throwing White Tiger into the corner while Ultimo dives over and hits Emmett Miller in the center of the ring with a springboard. Ultimo from the top ropes, diving elbow to Emmett Miller while White Tiger breaks down Hypnotico. White Tiger now going to help his teammate. Butterfly suplexing Ultimo, and now getting the attention back from Hypnotico, but is stopped by Emmett Miller, who springboard kicks Ultimo in the jaw, while White Tiger throws Ultimo out of the ring. Emmett Miller now with Hypnotico, only ones in the ring, beating down his opponent. Hypnotico has him up. Oh no, bringing him to the edge. Oh, and just throws him down on the rope to hurt him. Ultimo out there on the ramp, beating down on the left leg of White Tiger before throwing him back towards the ring. Oh, both members of Hypnosis now in the ring. Ultimo heading back to the outside to further damage White Tiger, but White Tiger seems to have freshened up and reverses. Nope, Hypnotica on the top rope. Flying frog splash onto Emmett Miller. Springboard. Oh no. Ooh. What a devastating elbow to the chest of Hypnotico. Ultimo there to revenge his teammate. Goes with a springboard, but now finds himself at the hands of both members of Whiteout. Well, Miller goes for that springboard kick, but doesn't find it. There is the spinning Hurricanrana into the DDT by Ultimo to Miller. White Tiger, ooh, this could be it, folks. Oh, White Tiger goes for the super kick on Ultimo, but he dodges in time and then is suplexed by White Tiger. White Tiger is now alone in the ring with Hypnosis. Emmett Miller getting back up to help his teammate. Ultimo on the top rope here. Driving axe handle. Oh, Hypnosis. Hypnotico there was going to try and put White Tiger through the table that's set up, but is reversed by White Tiger himself. Oh, both members of Whiteout, the only ones in the ring right now. Ultimo going in by himself. Emmett Miller on the top rope here. Coaxing Ultimo to his feet. Oh, but he drops down instead. Both tag teams now inside of the ring, going at each other. Oh, no tables are up anymore. The danger is not there. Oh, I said that, now both tag teams. Oh no, Hypnosis now putting up 2 tables. White Tiger's the only one in the ring, and Hypnosis is looking strong. White Tiger breaking out of that hold there to try and survive until Emmett Miller can get back in the fight. Oh, Ultimo picking up White Tiger. Tiger breaking out of that hold. And then there's a running. What's going on here? Both members of Whiteout setting up tables. Oh, Ultimo's in a position, but gets reversed before anything can happen. Oh my goodness. Ultimo with the dead shot. Oh my goodness. One table is up. White Tiger is set against it. Emmett Miller kind of distracted with Hypnotico. Oh my goodness. That is the match, folks. I can't believe it. Your new World Tag Team Champs for BPW, Hypnosis. Emmett Miller was too distracted with Hypnotico, and Ultimo put White Tiger through the table. When I said these guys were second rating on that match, I meant it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5th match of the night. Here are your Women's World Tag Team Champions, Veil of Thorns, with Mary Rodriguez on the left there, and Lilith Matsuda on the right. These women won the Tag Team Champions on the premiere date in a Fatal 4-way tag team match, where they snuck out the win in the chaos of everything by pinfall. Now do not mind too much attention to my words. These women truly earned these titles in such a chaotic match, performing some very impressive moves and show of skill. They will not be defending their titles tonight. Instead, they're going to be seeing if their challengers are worthy of their belts. And here they are, the rivals, White Eclipse. We have Juniper Kwan with the white hair on the left there, and her tag team, Elodie Depp, on the right with the purple hair. These ladies were in the same match that Veil of Thorns were, and I do believe they are the ones who fell to the pinfall that lost them the titles. They're here tonight to prove that they have what it takes to get a shot at the championship belts themselves. Now, do you believe they have the potential to do so? These ladies were very much carrying that four-way match 2 weeks ago. Now that they're all rested up and with less to worry about, let's see what happens. Here's the bell. Ooh, a right hook right out of the gate from Lilith Matsuda. Now they're in the corner. There's the tag. Elodie Depp is in, but double shoulder charge from White Eclipse. Elodie jumping off the top, ducked under. Oh, but it looks like Lilith Matsuda may have taken a loose hand there. She fell over. Doesn't seem to have stopped her as she goes for the pin on Dieppe. Elodie spins it back around and breaks up to make sure that no back and forth happens. Matsuda finding her way back to her feet and delivering a drop down on Elodie Dieppe. Now Matsuda's on the apron, coaxing up her opponent. Dives through, drop kick to Elodie Dieppe, and then followed up with a clothesline. Dieppe's back up on her feet already. Goes for the ankles of Matsuda. Matsuda springboards, but just misses as Dieppe rolls out of the way. Matsuda being tossed into the corner now. Drop kicked. My goodness. Matsuda springs back up. Juniper Kwan now in the match, tagged in, only to be met by the fury of Lilith Matsuda. Not where Matsuda really wants to have a fight in the enemy's corner. Attack could happen at any moment. Oh, here's the pin. Doesn't even reach the count of 2. Kwan's going to have to do a lot more work to dwindle down Matsuda. Ooh, jumps over with I think that was a right hand there. Kwan now at the top rope. Frog splash onto the spine of Matsuda. Here's the pin in the center of the ring. Oh, Mary Rodriguez coming to break it up just in case. Matsuda springs back to life. Throwing her opponent against the ropes and into a drop kick. My goodness. Lilith Matsuda not tagging out yet. Juniper Kwan tagging in Elodie. Goes straight for the pin. Ooh, feet up on the rope. Doesn't matter. Lilith Matsuda kicks out. Now, Lilith Matsuda might be a tough opponent, but I believe it would be smarter to go for a tag in and rest up. And trust your tag team to do some of the work. Springboard frog splash there by Lilith Matsuda. Dragging her opponent back up. Oh, setting her up for a spike, I believe. Oh, but Elodie gets out. And a chop to the back leg of Lilith Matsuda, who reverses and shows that that did nothing as she kicks away with that same leg. And then a jumping clothesline to the back neck of Elodie Dieppe. Now on the outside here. Not precisely where you want to be. And oh my god, stunner to Lilith Matsuda. being dragged upon her feet and thrown back inside the ring by Dieppe. And Dieppe goes out of her way to deliver a dropkick to Mary Rodriguez, weakening up the opponent before they can even enter the ring. Not a bad strategy. With Matsuda breaking free of the hold, lifting up Dieppe and driving her spine into the top turnbuckle. Goes for the pin. Kicks out at the count of 2. This match is nowhere near done, folks. Oh my goodness, a somersault elbow drive there by Liv Matsuda. What a wonderful display. Throws Elodie Dieppe into the corner before pulling her back out, lifting her up and dropping her down to the mat. On the middle rope now, Dieppe trying to get a tag, and Matsuda lets it happen. Mistimes the aggression of Juniper Kwan there. Oh, almost paid for it, but Lilith Matsuda breaks out of the combo. Butterfly! My goodness, here's the pin. Kwan kicks out the count of 2. That could have been bad. Dieppe was nowhere near to help her teammate. And a big sideways suplex. Oh, Matsuda finally tagging out with Mary Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes for a grapple. Misses, but lands a kick and a punch, ripping her opponent down by the hair into the pin. Kicks out the count of 2 though. Juniper Kwan now not in the best situation in their opponent's side of the ring. Let's see if she can fight her way back to friendly territory. Lifts up the opponent. Powerbomb. Juniper Kwan now going back to her side of the ring, tagging in Elodie Dieppe. Oh, Dieppe is tripped up by Mary Rodriguez, who is now on the top rope. Asking her opponent to get up. Probably not the best. Double axe handle to the top of the head. Now in enemy territory, fighting to get out of it. Double drop kicks. None of them really land. Mary Rodriguez just recovers the fastest. Oh, yep. Oh my goodness, what a display of power by Mary Rodriguez, tossing Dieppe over her shoulders. Liv Matsuda is now back in the match. Same energy as before. Goes for that somersault elbow, but doesn't land it. But the frog splash off the ropes, executed perfectly. Liv Matsuda now on the top rope here. Big and far frog splash. That could be it. But Juniper Kwan goes in to break up the count before it begins. Oh. I think Liv Matsuda, listen to me, tags in Mary Rodriguez once more, letting her teammate do the work. Matsuda drags Dieppe to her feet, lifts her up. Driving nail into the mat. There's the pin. Kicks out just before 3. That's getting close. Dieppe might need to try and get to her corner. Let Juniper do some of the work herself while she can rest. Big falling elbow there. This isn't the best situation for Dieppe. Manages a stunner to get out of it. Goes for the drop kick. And gets one to her chin in return. Not good. Now thrown into the enemy's territory. Tag team. Oh, what is this? Throws up, meets the elbow of Lilith Matsuda, and a diving elbow. Oh my goodness. That could have been bad for Dieppe, but she seems alright. My goodness. Somersault suplex there. What a wonderful move. Here's the pin, center of the ring. Mary Rodriguez not even letting the count start. Dieppe finding some energy here to deliver some kicks. Going in for a grapple, but Lilith Matsuda breaks free. Stunner to Lilith Matsuda. Yep, taking this time to go to her corner, tag in Juniper Kwan now. Juniper Kwan's been sitting out for a while, surely freshened up. Running kick to the side of Lilith Matsuda's head. Here's the pin. No interruptions this time. Doesn't even reach the count of 2. Oh no, the ref held up 2. Just the count of 2 there. Going for some more kicks, but blocked by Lilith Matsuda. Springboard Superman punch. My goodness, here's the pin. That could be it. No, kick out at the count of 2. Lilith Matsuda still in this match. What a wonderful display of resilience here by the member of Veil of Thorns. Matsuda fighting her way back up. My goodness. Oh, that has to hurt. Here is the pin. And there is Kwan's teammate to break up that pin. Matsuda not pleased about it. Oh, the ref's down. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Oh, but the ref gets up just in time. Sees Mary Rodriguez get tagged in. Juniper Kwan getting enough time to recover from that devastating move. Trips up Rodriguez before pulling her to her feet, lifting her up. Spinning. Oh my goodness. The neck of Mary Rodriguez has to be in pain right there. Here's the pin away from the ropes. And Lilith Matsuda to break it up. White Eclipse needs to learn that they cannot do a pinfall in Veil of Thorns territory. They cannot let their tag team get in there and break up a possible winning submission or pinfall. Yep, tossing, listening to my advice, I believe, tossing Rodriguez into their territory. Sneaky pin there by Rodriguez. Ooh, just kicks out at 2. That could have been the match. Goes for a knee. Doesn't find it. Spins around. And then he's driven down by Mary Rodriguez. My goodness, that could have been devastating. Rodriguez gaining some speed off the ropes here. Running. Clothesline to Dieppe. That seems a bit of a distance. Rolls away from those double axe handles. Lifts up the opponent, drops them down. Climbing to the top rope. And Mary Rodriguez dives out and is going after Juniper Kwan. And is met with the swanton from Dieppe. My goodness. A gambit that did not pay off by Mary Rodriguez, as she's being punished outside of the ring here in front of our announcer's desk. The count is at 4. These females should probably get back inside of the ring before the count continues. That's 7. Oh my goodness, that's not good. That's the count of 8. We could have a count out here. Dieppe gets back in. I can't believe that. White Eclipse wins the match by countout. That's the win, but I don't think that's really what they were looking for there. Okay, now we move on to the second to last match of the night. Here is Marcus the Saint James. Marcus proved to us last week that he has what it takes to take on the junior heavyweight champion for the title. And BPW has responded with this match. Marcus being one of the tag team members of the Brotherhood tag team Livewire, and trying to make up for their not so on point debut here at the BPW. He tries to bring gold back to his brother tonight. Marcus won against El Azteca before, and he's here tonight to walk home with another victory and gold around his belt. So here he is, folks. Put your hands in the air. Let's make some noise for your junior heavyweight champion, El Dragon Azteca Jr. Going for the accent change there, folks. But here he is. He just gives off the energy. Such an amazing outfit. Such high energy and crowd work. El Azteca is truly a wrestler. Many still believe he does not deserve his championship after losing to Marcus. But he's going to prove them wrong tonight. I'm going to go to the ring announcer now. Azteca very focused now, realizing that his title is on the line. He's giving it up to the ref now. This might be the last time he sees the belt. Marcus looking at the potential that he could earn tonight, folks. There it is. Junior heavyweight champion on the line here at BPW. Both of these opponents have the spark. They know what they are here to fight for. Both are ready. There's the bell. Goes for the right hook, but he's met with Marcus's James. And the suplex off the start. Dropping elbow as well from Marcus James to Azteca. And the beating begins here. There is the pin so early in the match. Azteca kicks out at the count of 1. Marcus might have underestimated his opponent here. Ooh. And here it is. Azteca is finding his groove. 3 big kicks to start and a swanton. A wonderful display there as he gets to the top rope from the sky. Falling drop kick. And Marcus James gets up, delivers a kick to El Azteca, goes to the top rope, but I don't think he realized El Azteca is already back in the ring. Marcus is thrown down to the mat. Azteca goes for the pin to retain his championship. Kicks out before the count. This might be a longer match than Azteca wants, as he flies off spinning. Clothesline there. Oh my goodness, that was just amazing to see. Marcus James replies with a clothesline of his own. And El Azteca spinning the knee of Marcus James there to break. And another somersaulting swanton there by the champion. Reverse DDT by Marcus James. Azteca breaking the hold that Marcus has on him. Running in circles around Marcus James. Hurricanrana off the middle rope. What agility. Marcus James throwing down Azteca in a blind fury, I believe. Here's the second pin. Azteca kicks out at the count of 2. Azteca needs to realize that his championship is on the line, that he needs to focus more than ever today so that he can walk home with his championship. Marcus James going for the running move. Ooh, not in the best spot. Sliding powerbomb by Marcus James. I don't think I need to tell you that Marcus James needs to focus. He is already focused. He knows it's on the line and he will fight for it. Spinning kick there by the champion into... My goodness. Azteca is pulling out all of the stops, all of the moves he can think of to put away Marcus James. Tries to throw him into the stairwell there, just misses. Back on the top rope, jumping drop kick once more to Marcus James. My goodness. Marcus might be a resilient man, but he cannot take much more of this punishment. These high-flying moves by Azteca are powerful, and this could be it. Here's the pin. Kicks out before the count of 2. Maybe I'm underestimating Marcus James here. Marcus James setting up the butterfly spike into the mat. That could be it, folks. That's the pin. Can Azteca find the strength? He does. Kicks out at the count of 2. Marcus is not letting up here, delivering more punishment onto the champion. On the top rope now, coaxing his opponent to get up. He really shouldn't. Not the best. Bowling elbow to the champion. And for the new world champion, we'll see. No. Kicks out the count of 2. Azteca still with energy. Spin moves around Marcus faster than he can think, and is pulling at the hair before delivering an uppercut to the nape of his neck. My goodness. Marcus sizing Azteca up on the ropes. Azteca reverses, but Marcus James saves, and a clothesline. My goodness. Marcus James is setting up, running knee straight into Azteca's chin before a neck breaker. My goodness. Marcus has not let up this entire match. He knows that he... Oh, here's the submission. This could be it. Center of the ring. Azteca has nowhere to go. This is not good, folks. Oh, and there's the tap. The champion's tapped. We have a new junior heavyweight champion. It's Marcus James. He's walking home to live wire with gold. He's done it, folks. He has proved that that first match has not been a fluke.
Donkey roll, call me anything but bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the main event. Your international men's champion. He's on the ramp now. Carmelo. Too cool. Carmelo made his debut on BPW last week, where he was very unpleased for not already getting a chance to win gold. Last week he went against the previous intercontinental champion Hakeem, where he won and now wears the title proud. Tonight Hakeem is going for a round 2 to try and earn his way back to getting a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Carmelo is going to prove him wrong. He may be egotistical, but so far what he has said has come true. In Carmelo's eyes, I do believe he's just putting down another wannabe in this industry. And here is his opponent, Hakeem. Such a young, youthful man with so much potential, and then losing to Carmelo last week to lose his title. I do believe Hakeem thinks that was just a one-time deal. He was caught a bit up in the spotlight of everything, and he lost focus. He's here to prove that won't happen again. And I do hope he gets the chance, folks. Hakeem is such a youthful and athletic and energetic superstar with so much promise. Both fighters are ready here to begin. And Hakeem starting out with a flurry of attacks, ending with a big elbow to the spine of Carmelo. Goes for a move off the top rope, but Carmelo gets out of the way. Throwing Carmelo into the corner now before delivering a driving knee into the stomach. Over the top rope now. Drop leg on the neck of Carmelo on the apron. Wonderful springboard there, my goodness. Carmelo breaks the hold. A flying elbow drop. Here's the pin. And Hakeem kicks out before the count of 2. Carmelo is not in the best shape right now, as Hakeem is controlling the match so far, twisting the arm of Carmelo there, and then going after the knee multiple times. Wait a minute, that's Noah Nitro. What is Noah Nitro doing here? Drop kicks Hakeem, who gets out of the ring. What's going on? Carmelo is standing by and watching. Hakeem is going under the apron to get a stick to fight back against his attackers. What is Noah Nitro doing? Hakeem showing his disapproval of the intervention there. I think Noah Nitro still has some bad blood against Hakeem. Carmelo now going away with, oh my god, splintering that weapon across the back of Hakeem. Before delivering brutal kicks to Hakeem in the corner. Hakeem breaks out though, before delivering a drop kick that doesn't quite land. My goodness. Noah Nitro was the one who was eliminated by Hakeem. He's spiking DDT. Was eliminated by Hakeem in the Battle Royal in the debut in the premiere of BPW. Maybe Carmelo seemed to not be like too surprised about what was going on there. Here's the pin. Oh, that was close. Just under the count of 3. Carmelo kicks out, tossing up his opponent, trying to make some room here. Oh, I think Carmelo may have hired Noah Nitro to come in and assist. Hakeem landing a big Superman punch there before going up to the top rope though. Here it is. Diving crossbody. And delivering brutal stomps upon Carmelo. Carmelo may be egotistical, but to hire help to ensure that Hakeem doesn't get a chance at his belt? Actually, it's not too far off. Big suplex here. Kicks out before the count of 2. Hakeem is clearly furious in not wanting to lose this potential match. There is a submission hold in though, but Hakeem rolls out of it, spinning on the head and throwing Carmelo across the ring there. Irish whipping him into, reversed by Carmelo, who delivers a close hanger. Not close hanger. You know what I mean, folks. Too much excitement going on. Falling elbow to the spine of Hakeem. There's the submission hold in the center of the ring. This could be it. Nowhere for Hakeem to go. That's the tap. Hakeem taps. Carmelo wins the match. I don't know how to feel about that. Carmelo seems so excited, but he had help. Noah Nitro helped. Deliberately or not. I don't know what to think about this. I will say, what an excellent match, folks.